So after 5 years, I think it's very simply put to say that, yo, I am pretty much enjoying doing this content creator thing. When it comes down to it, it's something I tried, thought maybe we could get somewhere, maybe not, and then it actually, increased in ways I wasn't necessarily expecting. And it's just been a welcoming change into my life personally. And it's just also something that I welcome to the highest degree and just wake up enjoying doing every day. Sometimes I can't think of a dang idea, but still nonetheless, it's something that I definitely enjoy. And one of the things that over time, as I kind of looked into when it comes to content creation, is really more so feeling like I would like to be an alternative for people. Because when it comes down to it, a lot of people do not like necessarily how bigger anime content creators is and how they kind of just don't talk about everything that you would think they would talk about, and they have the power to kind of get into the industry, be like, hold up now, this is a bit sus, this is not how things should be, let's actually try to work this out and see what can happen, or if I can influence something to go around and see what happens. But they don't really ever do that. And the same thing can be said for the VTubing side as well. We don't necessarily get that either, and we just kind of get the same kind of regular content, reaction content, gaming content, and not really changing up the formula of what it is. And that's a reason why I wish I could be a big alternative to other people, or really be a main alternative for other people, because at the end of the day, it's like, well, I'm not really trying to mimic or copy someone else's style. I'm trying to do my own thing and trying to enjoy what we can build over here that is uniquely us. Because again, and I'll say it plenty of times, I don't think there's another VTuber slash content creator that is talking about lolly as hard as I do, right? And the crazy thing is, again, I am not the most insane lolicon there is out there. I don't have a whole room dedicated to just different lollies and shit. Just a pink ass room and a whole bunch of body pillows and all that sort of stuff. I don't have all that. One, because I don't got the money. And two, I just don't have all that. And I wouldn't really think I would have all that, just to be real with you. I just like to talk about it because obviously it's just like, well, one, there's dumbass people online that don't know any better. So, might as well try to come in and try to explain why lolly is the way it is. And then two, it's just fun to kind of talk about, especially just in general about how to clap each different one. It's just a fun time, and really not backing down for different conversations and different talking points has also been fun, because most people don't want to do that. Most people like to avoid it like it's crack or some type of actual disease or something. But my ass is like, I will smell that crack. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'll smell it anyway. And it actually ends up becoming a crack of positivity. Don't do crack, people, please. But you get the dang point though. Essentially doing the opposite of what other people do. And that's just kind of my whole thing, and that's again what makes this channel a bit unique, which is always what the channel was in my eyes, what I envisioned it to be, a bit of randomness. And as again we kind of continue on going into the future, hopefully I just been some type of I guess good creator in your eyes, maybe somebody that's hopefully be inspired to want to create themselves and try to kind of do their own thing in a way and just kind of follow their passions for it. That's somewhat what I wanted to talk about when it comes down to this video. And there's also a part of it where it's like, unfortunately, you can't necessarily just sit here and just do that forever, or at least I can't necessarily just sit here all the time and want to just do content creation, because I'm gonna keep it very much a sec. This might sound a bit wild and it might just sound a bit unrealistic to a lot of people, but doing YouTube is by far my favorite thing to do. It is by far the only real deal quote unquote job thing I would like to do, just in general. I would just very much like to just give you content every single day when I can think of an idea that would be pretty dang good. Honestly, there's plenty of ideas in my brain that still I haven't necessarily done, but I would like to do at some point in time, because this is what I love. This is honestly just the most enjoyable experience. Unfortunately though, that's just not how life is at the moment for me, which is why I've been so ready for like the 10,000 subs and the things like that. We're close to 3K, but like the 10K and then the 100K, because once at that point I'd feel confident to continue and go ahead and just do what we do, because I feel like every single time we kind of upload and have something on this channel going, as a community, as just myself, we are just nearing the edge of actually starting to get into the JSenpai Explore era of YouTube, where even YouTube itself has to be like, hold up, wait a minute, who is this black guy trying to rise above the ranks? What is this nonsense? When it comes down to it, it feels like we're close on that every single time. But unfortunately, that's just not where we are at now. And speaking really of just more unfortunate stuff, I don't necessarily know how the future is going to be this coming week, because again, because of the damn money situation and things like that, I'm gonna have to go work with my father. Now, obviously, if you're someone that's older on this channel and you heard me talk about this before, you know exactly what I don't want to necessarily do, and that is definitely the thing. That is by far the one thing I don't want to do, because I've done it before and it's been a part of my life for a long ass time since I've been a kid. So it's just not something I really want to do. A lot of handyman work, which I know how to do myself, but still, do I want to just sit there and do it for a long period of time, possibly lifting heavy ass shit, which honestly don't feel like injuring my back anymore? No, not really. And there's not really much I can do about that, which is why, it just kind of puts me, down a strange place as well, and it's just not necessarily something I just want to necessarily do. I feel like a lot of people can at least understand that point, right? And again, if you know, especially if you're a person from the past that knows about when I talked about this before, you absolutely know and you absolutely understand. So there is definitely that line there. But again, I can't just help but to be like, feel like IRL, the situation does feel indeed hopeless. But here, it feels like we have something that can be done, And despite all the crazy nonsense that we have been through on this channel, and just in general with other people and things like that, this still feels like a home to me of what we can actually do and actually what we can provide for other people regarding, being an alternative pick of a, content creator as time goes on. Really, what I really want to say for this entire channel and for this entire video is that I am super ready for, the big increase, for the fat ass growth that's fatter than Klee's ass, right? I'm very much in tune with like actually being a big creator and wanting to actually be around so many of you guys when it comes down to actually getting to, get invited to conventions to go to and stuff like that as well, because that show is just like it's just like one of the main things I would like to see happen in the very near soon future. Because, if we can get to that point and all that type of stuff, we'll be golden as a community. We'll be pretty damn good. And then other people might be like, damn, I want some of this too, which you can have all of this, especially you're a good ass cosplayer. But when it comes down to it though, you understand the point. This is just a hard passion I've been having for 5 years. And at this point, I'm just like, I'm super ready, super down, and super want to cash in on the potential that so many of you guys have said before in the past that this channel and I have. And I'm just ready to see it. Really, I guess that's what this video is. Just more so kind of just saying, I'm ready to reach that point, to finally reach that point where, lots of other people may not be able to reach, but I know for sure I can definitely do it because I feel confident to do it. Right? So really all I can say is, if you want us to really get to that point, if you want us to hit that hard level of actually becoming a top level content creator, and a content creator that genuinely cares for like how stuff is in anime and stuff is in just in general of different things, then please share this shit around. That's really what this whole thing kind of is. It's just a PSA to be like, we're still here. We're still kicking it, and if these past couple of videos have proven anything, is that we are pretty much going to be on that way of where things can get better. We just need to get an outreach of a lot of damn people. Who knows how long that might take? Who knows if it will take that long? It could be overnight, it could be however long it might be, but hopefully it will be soon, right? That is my whole bet, really, on my entire existence right now, because I got nothing to lose. So I would like to hope and bet that we could actually make Jaceify Explorer to be something actually involved in a lot of people's lives in a way, right? So that's really what this is. So again, if you can, and if you would like to just get us somewhere in a high level of people, then please share this channel around and just be extremely, vocal about, hey, this guy's kind of having an alternative. He's a bit different than other people, and he actually is a bit passionate here. So if you would like to do that and share that around, please do. Same thing kind of with the whole Ko-Fi stuff. And again, I don't like doing all this Ko-Fi stuff because it is madly annoying. But I also hate the fact that I gotta work with my dad next week because I ain't gonna be able to be here a lot of the time like I normally am. I'm pretty much, if something goes down, literally like in the daytime and whatever, and I can't be there because I don't have any type of way of seeing anything online, which is absolutely bad and absolutely shitty. Meaning I have to come on and kind of like comment on it after the fact and whatever, and it's just not great. So if again you would like to help me with Ko-Fi, and so we can keep the lights on in our house and things of the sort like that, and actually mean it, because someone tried to scam me earlier today about $3,000, which is some dumb shit. But when it comes down to it, if you actually got $3,000, that'd be great. So hit up the Ko-Fi, and if you would like to, and if you can, because this is basically the dream for me, right? To just do this, to actually be a part of you guys' lives when it comes down to it. Because if it's not this, then I don't know what else I would want to do. I really don't. So that's really what I want to say for this one. So hopefully you enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification on the way out. Also follow me on socials, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, Ko-Fi and Cash App is available as well. And until then, it's your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.